Hello students, welcome to the Exceptional Chemistry YouTube channel. So today we will do more questions in physical chemistry of UP-PGT. So this is the part 2 of the previous video. So now let's start the questions. So here comes the question 1. What will be the pH of an aqueous solution having 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 m HCl? As you can see that given the molarity of HCl is, so we can say that concentration of HCl given is 1 raised to the power 10 to power minus 8 m. Therefore, concentration of H plus ion will also be equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 m. Therefore, pH is defined as negative logarithm of H plus ion concentration. So we can say minus log of 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 8, and solving with the help of log property we will get minus log 1 minus log 10 raised to the power minus 8. On further solving by property of log m to power n is written as n log m. So and this log 1 is 0. So we will get minus 8, that is it will become plus 8 log 10, and since log 10 is 1, therefore pH will be 8. So from the given options, option 4 will be correct. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Here in this question, it is asking that the del H for a reactor is independent of which of the following. So here del H means change in enthalpy, and we know that enthalpy is a state function so it will depend only on initial and final states, and therefore in the question it is asked we have to tell the independent factor, so it will not depend on the path followed since it is a state function. So second option is correct. Now let's move to the next question. Question 3. Here the question says that the values of van der Waals constant A for gases N2O2, NH3 and CH4 are given, and it is asking the gas which can be easily liquefied. So here with the help of van der Waals gas constants, there is a relation given between critical temperature, that is Tc, which is equal to 8A upon 27 Rp. So here as you can see that from this relation Tc is directly proportional to the van der Waals constant A. So a gas having higher value of A will also have higher value of critical temperature, which means that the gas will be easily liquefied. So from the given four values of van der Waals gas constant, the value 4 for NH3 is the highest value. Here 1.36 is written 2 times, so we can cut 1. So this 4 is for NH3. So this is the higher value of A. So NH3 will be the gas that can be easily liquefied. So from the given options, option third is correct. Now let's move to the next question. That is question number 4. Here the question says that the vapor pressure of pure liquid A is 40 mmHg and a solution B prepared in A at the same temperature has vapor pressure of 20 mmHg. Here it is asking what will be the mole fraction of A in the solution. So this question is related to relative lowering in vapor pressure. So we can write the formula for relative lowering in vapor pressure, that is del P upon P naught is equal to mole fraction, that is X solute. So here, as from the given question, this liquid A is solvent and while B is solute, and we have to calculate the mole fraction of A, which means we have to calculate the mole fraction for solvent. So from this formula, firstly we will calculate the mole fraction of solute, as del P can be written as P naught minus P by P naught, where P naught is pure vapor pressure and the value for pure vapor pressure given 40 minus 20 upon 40, which will be equal to 20 by 40, that is 1 by 2 or 0.5. So now the mole fraction of solvent, that is A, will be equal to 1 minus 0.5, which will be also equal to 0.5. Therefore, from the given options, option first is correct. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 5. This question says that if the gold number of the colloidal solutions A, B and C are given 0.1, 2.5 and 20, then it is asking the order of protective powers of these colloids. Here, gold number is defined for protective colloids and gold number is inversely proportional to protective power. So we can say that higher the gold number means lower will be the protective power. So from the given gold numbers, 20 is the higher number, which means that C will be present in the last, and after that 2.5, which means B. So the smallest gold number is 0.1, which means of A. So here we can say that A will have higher protective power, then after that B, and then after that C. So this is the correct order for protective power of colloids. So from the given options, option 2 is correct. So I hope you liked the video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and share with your friends who are going to appear for the UP PGT exams. Thank you.